Hi everyone, I'm Nate Lindquist, and I'm really glad you're here to watch this video. This video is about how you can work anywhere and escape your office today. So I say today, it's right now close to 1 o'clock. So as I post this, it'll probably be up about 1:30 or so. And you'll have plenty of time today if you're in a position where you can just walk out of the office. Now, if you're an employee, there's another strategy, and I'll share that in a different video. But for now, for business owners, this is a great process. I'm going to take you through 6 steps that you can really, really think about and go through, implement in your life, and work from anywhere. And it's awesome because it actually makes you more effective, more focused in the work that you do. And it doesn't mean you can't have an office, but even if you work at Google, it feels good to get outside the office. It feels good to be out in the fresh air and be out in nature like I am today. I have the pleasure of being able to work anywhere that I want, and I want to be able to give you those tools. So there's 6 really simple steps, and let's just go through it. The first thing you want to do is you get outside the office. You just grab your laptop, you grab your cell phone, you make sure you have all the chargers that you need, a pen and a notebook, so you've got enough of what you think you might need to work on with you. And the first time out, you're going to be making your best guess. So what you want to do is just get out of the office, and as you do that, start to notice the fear that you have as you're packing up, as you're heading to the beach, as you're heading out to the cafe or wherever you're going. Notice the fear and the anxiety about what you think you can't do. Well, I can't go right now. I've got this big project, or I've got this meeting. And what you'll find is you can make very specific changes by recognizing what you're afraid of when you leave the office. And that'll make you more available, more free to leave the office in the future. So what you want to do with your pen and paper is, as you're leaving the office, just give yourself that time, pull over, or when you get to where you're going, make a bunch of notes about what it is that you're fearing that you won't be able to do if you're out of the office. And, things are going to go through your mind like, oh, this is irresponsible, or, I shouldn't be doing this. I've got to be able to get my work done, or how am I going to be able to focus at a cafe or on the beach, or it might be too sunny. These are all things that you can work with, and you can still be very successful and have the freedom to be out in nature and really enjoy your life. It's very fulfilling, and I find I get most of my best work done. And I work at my home office. I work on my deck. I work at the beach. I work outdoors. Sometimes I'll just go and use a picnic table somewhere in a place near the water. So let's move on to step 2. So you're out of the office, and you're noticing the fear. You've got your list of it. Now, number 2 is change your mind about where you actually must be. So in your mindset, you've practiced. For most of us, we've practiced for more than a decade. Years and years of our life have been committed to the rules that this is why I have to be in the office, and this is this is the kind of desk I need, and I need to have people around me. Especially as a business owner, we're thinking we have to babysit people, or we have to manage people by being there. There are accountability systems that I'll share with you that you will use remotely that make you far more effective at holding your team accountable and managing a team without having to be in the office. You'll be more effective by not being in the office. So just change your mind, because I find if I want to be the most focused and productive, sometimes my best answer is get outside, even my home. Go out to a cafe, go someplace where I'm going to be inspired, where my creative juices are going to start to flow. Now, step 3 is access a list of powerful virtual office tools. There's so many tools because, you've noticed down in the cafes and at airport lounges and hotels, everywhere you go, even on the beach, people are doing work on a laptop, and then they're stopping and taking breaks. They're getting lunch. They're spending time with their kids or with their family to play a game. And there's so many tools that these people are using that make this working outside the office experience amazing and effective. So here's a few that you can consider, and I'll share more along the way in other videos. So here's just a snapshot, and they're really simple to use. You can sign up for Call Ruby, and for a very small fee, they'll work as a digital answering service. They'll answer the phone as if they're you, as if they're your office. They'll refer any call to people's cell phones or anywhere people are working, and talk, let me get you over to this person's office. And whether they're in an office or outside, they will take a message, they'll email the message, they'll even text a message to you and to anyone that you want for every call that comes in. It's an awesome tool. And you can appear a lot bigger than you are. The truth is, even if you are small, Call Ruby is a great tool. I've used it when I only have just a handful of people on the team, and it allows clients to call in and speak to team members instead of just calling my cell phone directly. Basecamp is another one. It's a great place to organize projects and to share files and to share notes. And you can look into Basecamp. The other is Asana. Asana is another project management tool. QuickBooks for accounting and bookkeeping. MindMeister for mind mapping and planning out a project. Dropbox is a great place for sharing files, especially larger files that you need to share with a group of people that are difficult to email because they're so big. even just the tool of email. So using like a Gmail account or using a remote or mobile email account, you can access email from anywhere, and that means people can reach you. You can use email forwarding and other tools like that. Now there's Google has a suite of tools, whether it's their calendar, their Google Drive. These are all tools that can be shared with other people so they can see files and share files, and you can work group with people, even no matter where they are in the world. MeetMe.so is a great tool for people to schedule their appointments with you, so you don't have to always be on the phone worrying about what time your coaching or your meetings are going to be, or your planning meetings. People can look at your schedule, pick a time slot, and then you can agree, well, these are the times that I would be available for that kind of a meeting or that kind of a work group. GoToMeeting and GoToWebinar are great tools for meeting with people where you want a video chat. Same thing with Skype, and Salesforce is a great tool for, a CRM. If you want to build relationships with prospecting and build your pipeline, you can use that tool. And there's so many other tools that you can use. So these allow you to work outside the office. And step 4, you need to plan adventure and wellness breaks. What I do is I get excited on these trips because I bring a bag with me. And in my bag, I have a few snacks, and I have some bottled water with lemon in it, and usually some emergency, some extra vitamin C for staying healthy. And then I have that in that bag, my running gear, so I can go running during the day. I can take a break. Even if I run for an hour or longer, I can get back to work. I've got enough stuff in the bag where I can sponge off, or if I'm at a place near where there's a gym or a Y or even a hotel, you find that there's places where you can go and shower up or get cleaned up and get back to work. Step 5 is stop to appreciate the beauty. If you're near the water, don't just lock yourself up staring at your laptop the whole time. Take a few 10, 15, 20-minute breaks throughout the day and really go for a walk. Appreciate where you are. Listen to the birds. Look at nature. It's awesome to be working in an outside environment when you can, especially when it's beautiful, like it is today. So even if you're in a cafe, stop and listen to the music. Maybe build a relationship with someone who's there, or enjoy the fireplace. Give yourself the chance to appreciate the beauty of this remote experience, something you might not have had, especially if you were in the 4 walls of your office and feeling that trap feeling. And the last step is let go a little. You're out of the office and you're being effective, which means you've added a huge dose of freedom to your life. And in the Minimalist CEO mindset, the number one value of a Minimalist CEO is freedom. The ability to choose where you want to be, how you want to interact, and how you want to build your business so you can serve other people most effectively. This is really cool. And step 6 says allow it to be cool, because cool and free are also a really great way to be effective and creative, which is the most responsible thing that you can do. If you want to be productive, you want to be effective, work anywhere. Escape your office. I'm Nate Lindquist, the Minimalist CEO, and I'll be back with another video soon. Share your comments, share the video with other people just by clicking the share button. And I look forward to my free webinar. I'm going to be launching a webinar soon called the Minimalist CEO Genius Freedom System, talking to you specifically how to go through the 7 steps of adding freedom to your to the genius that wants to escape from deep down inside that's trapped. You're busy every day. You want to get your genius out there to really access what I call the genius income stream, to be able to make a living that's awesome without having your genius always squelched behind all this busy work and hidden away. So more on that soon. I'll talk to you soon, and have a great day.